Hello, what is up, everybody? This is just a fun test stream. No one's even watching, which is perfect. That's just how I like it. I don't need anyone to be watching, okay? But if you do, interact with the chat, please. How's it going, guys? I've obviously been on a hiatus from doing any social media. Man, I am weird. I am like the one person you'll meet that wants to do social media things like be on YouTube and make videos and create a community or a following, but I freaking hate social media. I find it so engulfing and just takes over my life. I haven't had TikTok for over a year now, but obviously that type of content has just spread to Instagram now. So Instagram Reels. So then I'm going through it every other week. I find myself deleting Instagram or muting all notifications or anything like that because it is so addictive. And then you're getting in that loop where you're picking up your phone and you're looking at, you ever do that where I don't even know where my phone is. Thank God. Where you're putting down your phone and then you're picking it back up and you're scrolling through the same shit over and over again. It is literally the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And that's how you know you have an addiction, is when you're doing crazy, just brainless shit like that. Subconsciously, you're just like, oh, I just looked at this, but I feel the need to pick it up again and go through it. So, but yeah, life's been good. Not much to update on. Happy 2024. I'm actually turning 32 tomorrow, so that's new. Sorry, I'm reading. This is the first time stream, so I'm just kind of peeping things that go on in the background here about all the statistics. Right now, it's like the current resolution is 4K, but everyone that watches is not watching in 4K, and I'm like, error. You need to change the video resolution. All right. Why do I need to? The resolution, which is not supported for this configuration, expected. Oh, I'm too high quality. Oh, so the stream is probably going real shit, actually. Okay. That is disappointing. See, this is why we do this. If the stream is going bad, now you know why. It might be choppy or something. I'm too advanced. I'm too advanced for the tube. Actually, they're probably just like, hey, why does this guy with 91 subscribers think he can use our bandwidth to talk to nobody? That's probably the truth, if I'm being honest. What the fuck? Okay, well, bear with me. You know what? Like, this is educational. This is part of the stream. How do I even change that shit? I don't even know. Settings. Okay, we're gonna try to do this in live time. Output. Streaming. You know what? It says my output is 1920 on here, but I know for a fact I am doing 4K streaming right now. Could try to up the kilobytes to 60,000, see if that does anything. This is really, I don't know. I don't know how to change it. It keeps like alerting me too. The streams 40,000 is higher recommend. Oh, we recommend a bitrate of is higher than recommended. 13. Wow, I just put it to 60. It says lower it to 13,500. All right, I'll get on that. You need to change the video resolution. I don't even know how to do this. Well, that's fucking annoying. Whatever. I can't tell the stream. I can't tell the stream's health. I mean, it tells me it's poor, but I don't really see what you guys are seeing. I only see what I'm seeing. And all I see is my nose hair. So, fuck. I don't know. That's annoying, man. Just work, you fucking piece of poo. See, this is like the worst part about doing stuff like this is like, it's so tedious sometimes. You got to know so much. Okay, so I'll try doing the bitrate to what they want it to be. I don't think that's going to change anything. I can't really tell the quality. It looks fine on my little preview window here about what I'm putting out, but it says that the stream status is poor, so I'm sure that people are seeing not so good stuff. I mean, I'm going to just play music during this because why not? So. Little. I kept trying to find like what's the longest songs to play for the intro. Do I have to change my? See, I know in my mind I remember how to do this, but I don't, which is fucked, which is bad. Oh, video. There we go. Okay, I found it. Video output is currently active, so I cannot change it in live time. That is mint. Okay, so what is the 2560 by 1440? Oh, they don't like 4K streams, eh? 2560 by 1440. Okay, cool. All right, well, I guess I got to end the stream, unfortunately. That was so short-lived. But this has been exciting to no one but me. I'm excited because here's the thing, and I'm hoping that the audio is going through. There's a reason why there's a hindrance in me making videos. There's a reason why I'm not, other than my distaste for social media. I've truly just been dealing with such a blockade in my head, and like what is fun, like what do I want to do, and then I overthink it, and then I just don't do it. Has anyone ever done that where you're just stuck? You're so worried about this and you're so worried about that, or you're thinking, oh, should I do this or should I do that, that you do nothing. And that is what Matthew Friedman has been doing, and it's really fucking me over in the creative space because I end up just not creating anything when I think I could be creating a lot of good shit. And I have people around me telling me that it's good and all that. I have a super supportive girlfriend that tells me, and I still don't do it. So at the end of the day, clearly what it says is that only you can convince yourself otherwise and change that. So hopefully that inspires someone. And also something else I learned recently is that you can't stream in 4K. You have to stream in 2560 by 1440. Ain't that a kick in the fucking nads, eh? Let's see what this Big Beat 97 is. Ooh, this isn't bad. It's a little good vibe. Yeah, so anyway, I would love to know if people do watch this, if you check it out, comment below what you'd love to see. I was thinking about incorporating some video game streams in this as well, because I think that would be a lot of fun to hear from. Love to do a radio show. If you want to hear some music, and I don't mean just like, I'll try to invest some money. I'll try to do a little bit more and get you guys some good beats throughout your day. And then if I'm just here chilling and then you're just listening to me, and hey, guess what? Fuck this CRTC. That is the whole point of this thing. Okay, that's why it's like pirate radio. You guys remember that movie? I don't. Pirate radio, where they had the radio station on the boat so that they couldn't be controlled by the Govy. Actually, not a bad movie, but I don't remember it at all. I just remember that it existed and that it had a pretty decent cast, and that there was a love triangle or something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to be some fucking nomad radio or some shit. I want to get into the show, like the things that I wanted to talk about, but I don't really know if there's a point if the stream is fucking doo-doo and it's not really going through. It looks fine on my end, but it says poor. Maybe I'll pull it up on my phone. Maybe. I guess I got to watch it somehow. Yeah, obvious. My mom messaging, "Man, have you been billed for my Netflix?" Of course I fucking have. Who do you think pays this? Not you. I'm paying. Me. So here's the thing. Why she's asking that question is because obviously my mom lives in a different, not obviously, but she lives in a different city. So she obviously she wanted to keep Netflix when the password sharing thing happened. So she paid me $7 in full. Yeah, I billed my mom. Okay, nothing in this life is free. She gives me Crave. I mean, she gets so many other apps through me. So, like, what is she complaining about? Anyway, so I would have fucking deleted Netflix and just torrented everything, but my girlfriend and my mom wanted to keep it, and here we are. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna check out like what the quality was. And then of course expecting maybe I'll just pop back on or maybe I won't. I really don't know. I had things to talk about. The relevancy. Let's just, you know what, just in case this is a salvageable video, like let's kind of get into it. So I wanted to talk about the Jewish synagogue tunnels in New York. The secret synagogue tunnels, if you haven't seen it. So the New York Times did this article. Secret synagogue tunnels sets off altercation that leads to 9 arrests. And the internet, there's certain things the internet just loves talking about. and this is definitely one of them. So it went viral online, of course. Hold on, let me just pause the song. So it went viral online. Oh, I already spoiled a meme. But so because they gathered in the synagogue. So what they had is they had this underground tunnel that led from the synagogue to their main residence of where they met. So a decades-old fight about a direction of one of New York's most prominent Hasidic Jewish groups tipped into chaos this week when one faction clashed with police over a tunnel that had secretly been built to the movement's main synagogue. The tunnel, a passageway between the headquarters of the group, I'm going to mess this up, Chabad Lubavitcher Chabad movement, and at least one adjacent property was discovered last year, according to local news reports. But Monday afternoon, after a cement truck was brought in to fill the holes, some Hasidic men attempted to block it in effort. So like that's what leads to this whole scuffle right here. And then you have some, they're obviously in tussles with NYPD. They go into the tunnels. It was like this whole thing, like I said in the beginning, that led to 9 arrests. The internet has been memeing the shit out of this situation. Teenage Mutant Ninja Jews is the latest. The one I saw this morning. How ridiculous does this look? I saw another one where it's the scene from Shawshank Redemption where he's slowly smuggling the dirt out in his pants into the yard when he's digging a tunnel in prison. So it's another joke saying that if you were walking, Hasidic Jews walking down New York and like they're slowly just emptying out their pants of all the dirt from this from excavating these holes. I mean, obviously it's like an integral, like a structural problem if like something collapsed or something like that. But I mean, screw it. If they want to have tunnels to like their synagogue, I don't give a shit. That's some funny ass shit, though. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the tunnels dug. I really, if it's like a weird time to talk about Jewish people, okay? Everything, because that's actually one thing that was brought up is it was anti-Semitic and how it was dealt with, and just not letting them be. I mean, you're not allowed to. I hate to break it to them, you're just not allowed to burrow fucking tunnels under New York City. It's just not a thing. It's just not. Get it. I don't even think that's a permit. And then people compared there was a video of people. So this goes back to I believe it wasn't this year's. It was either last year's in 2022. Sorry, we're in 2024. It was either 2022 or 2021's New York City Marathon. And you have, obviously they run through one of the boroughs where the Hasidic Jewish community is. And then you had them they needed to cross the street, or maybe it wasn't the New York City Marathon. It was a marathon. They're runners. So you have them basically playing chicken, trying to get across the road, like running through runners to get to where they needed to go. And maybe this is why they built the tunnel. They were like, we can't deal with. I can't do a Jewish accent. I lived under Hasidic Jews. My apartment before I moved in with my girlfriend, I rented and lived beneath a family of Hasidic Jews, like super sweet people. No tunnels in the basement, as far as I knew. Yeah, so I got nothing bad to say. They're just tight knit community people, and they like that's why they have tunnels. Probably they don't want to deal with any of that shit, so that's why. And then another thing that I wanted to kind of just show and like touch on a little bit is you had Darko Rajakovic. I think I might have butchered his name. You have the coach of the Toronto Raptors yesterday just going off. It's great. So they played the Lakers, 23 fouls called against the Raptors. He's saying 2 in the fourth quarter for the Raptors, and he's going to get fined heavily, but it was great.
That's outrageous. What happened tonight, this is completely BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this. 23 free throws for them, and we get 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Like, how to play the game. I understand respect for all stars and all that, but we have star players on our team as well. How's possible that Scotty Barnes, who is all-star caliber player in this league, he goes every single time to the rim with force and trying to get to the rim without flopping and not trying to get foul calls. He gets 2 free throws for the whole game. How's that possible? How are you going to explain that to me? If that's the case, just let us know so we don't show up for the game. Just give them a win. But that was not fair tonight. And this is not happening first time for us. Scotty Barnes is going to be all-star. He's going to be the face of this league. And what's happening over here during whole season, I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
Amazing. Honestly, like, there we go. You tell him. The fucking reffing in the NBA this season, I mean, every fucking season there's a problem, but like this has just been fucking it's been so bad this season, and I'm so glad that it finally gets called out. Like, it's, you get LeBron's team, you get the superstars in there, and it's like, just tell us if they needed to get that win in. We're just not gonna fucking show up. What a fucking joke. 23 to 2 fouls is insane. And I'm so glad that he touched on like saying how Scotty like drives hard to the net and doesn't flop. It's like he got fucking LeBron like pulling out the Neymar like rolling on the ground type shit. And I totally thought that they were like, and you've seen it in some games. I thought they were going to start enforcing that fucking technical foul for flopping intentionally. And clearly, I mean, if a team is pulling, I mean, hey, I didn't watch the game. Maybe they were pulling off a decent amount, but like that seems like a lot. That seems a little like overkill. That seems, as he said, I mean, he's seeing it happen in front of him. If he's motivated to say shit like this, knowing that the fine is coming, knowing the scrutiny that the team will face by refs and officials or whatever from him saying this, I mean, again, I reiterate, good for him. But clearly there's some fucking rigged shit going on, and it's affecting the league, man, in a really fucking detrimental way. And I mean, you just need to see more of this. And yeah, Again, first kind of thing like I've seen about, like, I live in Toronto. I follow the Raptors, to a degree. I mean, they're not exactly, they're not going to a championship anytime soon, but yeah. I mean, this is like one of the best things. This guy's just he's number one in my books now. Nick Nurse, who? Fuck that. No, he's a good guy as well. Yeah. So there was that. And then there was just some technology that came out so CES 2024 is currently happening right now. If you don't know what that is, it's a huge convention in Vegas where all these companies come and show off their latest and greatest tech and technological innovations. Some of it you see, some of it is just for fun. It's like, hey, we're working on this crazy ass thing that like might never go to market. And some of it is legit. Like, this is something that you might see in your home one day. So thankfully, Rowan Chung gave me a thread to talk about here. Ignore Quentin Tarantino. I want to go off on him in another day. We'll go off on him, but not today. Today I'm talking about tech. So at number 6, he had an AI mirror for mental health by Barracuda. It analyzes your expressions, gestures, and tones and adapts to your mood with light therapy, meditational walkthroughs, and self-affirmations. Bro, they stole David Goggins' fucking reflection mirror, or whatever he calls it. Reflection mirror? That's fucking redundant. Fuck, what's it called? What is David Goggins called? I can't remember. I was just listening. I've been listening to Can't Hurt Me for the first time. Phenomenal book, by the way. I can't recommend it enough to anyone and everyone, no matter what you're going through, no matter what your disposition, no matter anything. It's just fucking a phenomenal listen, for one, because it's like very different than your typical audiobook, so you get a whole extra experience. And but in the book, I digress. In the book, he talks about looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself honesty, and then writing down notes on the mirror about your intentions and what you're going to do, and being very harsh, being very critical with yourself. No more bullshit. Just, if you're fat, you're fat. Write that shit on the mirror. Like, don't forget it. If you're lazy, you're lazy. Write that shit on the mirror. It was crazy how much AI shit came into play for this, actually. The other thing, and you can't make this shit up.
Many of you here may remember our Bali prototype from 2020. I'm excited to introduce the new Bali.
There is a little bit of a hesitation. Dude, are you fucking... Are these people... Look at me in the eyes. Are these people insane? Do they not understand like the WALL-E thing? We are literally heading in the WALL-E direction. This thing is going to be alone on Earth in fucking 30 years. Compacting fucking cut out there for a sec. Compacting waste while we're all fat and in hover chairs. This is unreal.
It is your true AI companion. With
it looks like shit, by the way.
Intelligence, Bali can come right to you and project visuals on your wall. It can also help you interact with other connected devices or take care of hassles like turning switches on and off. Let's take a look.
Okay. There's no world in where my dog doesn't fucking eat that thing when it starts wheeling around the house. No, like that dog is so well behaved. It just like walks beside it. It's like that is a insanely trained dog. My dog is fucking that thing up. I'm coming home and Bali is fucking in shambles. That is so fucking full of shit. Also, I hate that like they say that it's like, you know, helping. I get it for an aging population. I thought it was cool. Like it like turns on lights and shit like that. I mean, it's kind of useful, but you're really relying on the fact that this whole thing is a smart home. And at that point, you could just do it all from your phone. Why the fuck do I need this thing?
Oh, hi, Petro.
Terminé de trabajar y que descanses. Muchas
You
gracias
tell
por tu esfuerzo.
bro, I'm making a phone call with this thing like beside me.
Hey, Bali, let's work out.
Today is upper body day.
Great, start now. 7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10. Connect?
Hey, Amy.
Can I call you back soon?
Sure.
Here is to
Dude, this is legit. I don't remember the name of her in Flubber, but if you guys have ever seen the movie Flubber with Robin Williams, this movie, the like animatronic thing that like he like except this thing flies, flying robot, Weibo. Oh, her name is Weibo. Dude, that is it. That is Bali right there. This thing would look, it projected like movies for them and shit. They totally stole it from Flubber. They totally stole the shit out of it. Look it's even here. Like this is Weibo 2 because Weibo 1 gets destroyed in the movie. If you haven't seen it, I don't care. The movie's like fucking 30 years old. That is insane. Look. There it is. Little concept of it. Anyway. I thought that was fucking stupid, if I'm being honest. This whole thing. For an aging population, I get like an assistance tool, but that's insane. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure there's other cool things to come. I don't want to show right now. I'm just gonna end the stream because obviously like there's still problems. I have no idea if any of this is actually working. So I'm probably gonna end it there. I've been going for about 30 minutes right now. And yeah, so there was a Samsung. You know what? Fuck it. I got time. I'll show you. I got time. So there was the Samsung display. It's a completely transparent display. I mean, it looks sick, but what do you need that for? Other than like maybe an advertising thing where it's like the front of the Samsung store. Like, oh, please let me get this TV so I can make sure no intruders come behind it or some shit. You don't need that. It is fucking cool, though. Like, the colors look pretty vibrant. Doesn't look perfect, though. I guess we can go through his list of 10 if you want. There was another AI, like, smart thing. I didn't even care to watch it. Oh, this AI... If you guys have watched the Kardashians, they actually, I'm pretty sure Kris Jenner used this because it's like some fucking stupid bit. Like she wanted to be closer to one of her daughters. What is the, like, who's putting this whole thing? Like, again, like a lot of these people, like this AI shit, it's like, dude, phones do a lot of this. I could just FaceTime you. I don't need AI. And then, of course, you had NVIDIA showing off their supers. An all-in-one gravity-defying robot. Window cleaner. Okay. Putting people out of work. That's cool. I'm just kidding. Alpha 11 AI processor by AG. Palm recognition smart lock for your door by Philips. What if I hold up a photo of your palm? That's cool. I mean, you can't just enter a code. What's wrong with that? 10. More powerful, efficient robot vacuums by Roborock. Cool. Yeah, I mean, there's always dope shit. Like, I remember in years past, I think it was last year, where they had the BMW that changed color depending on, like, the reflection of light or whatever. No, I think it was literally adaptable color or some shit. Pretty wicked stuff. So, yeah, I'll leave you with that. Anyway, guys, if you check in, if you watch, if you peep, hopefully the quality wasn't too bad. I'll have it figured out on the next one. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll hit you then. Peace.